document, the resume.
But with so many different formats out there, how do you know what's right for you? We've got Alexandra. She's back.
I didn't go anywhere.
Whoa, that was quick.
Checked in with an expert, though, to find out what's going on here.
So, Chris and Mary, I actually kind of flooded my Facebook page and said, let me know, what do you think? What do you need to know when it comes to creating the perfect resume? I got tons of responses, and here's what you need to know before you submit for a job.
Whether you're printing it out or submitting online, it can be a daunting task to create the perfect resume, especially in a digital world.
You have to kind of optimize it for both robot and human eyes, as I like to say.
Dana Levy-Dietrich is the founder of Brooklyn Resume Studio, and she helps job seekers get on the right track. She says many resumes are scanned by a computer before they are ever seen by human eyes. And the way around that computer is keywords.
If that employer is using, say, an applicant tracking system that scans resumes for keywords, you're going to have the right language in there.
Try to match what the company is looking for in the job description, but don't forget to personalize it with some phrases that best describe you and how far you've come.
More powerful verbs that kind of show proactivity and, you know, maybe where you kind of took charge in some places.
Some examples are
introduced, initiated, developed, spearheaded.
But before you get into the body of the resume, start at the top.
I always like to open up resumes with kind of a short summary statement that kind of introduces who the candidate is, what they do, what they can bring to the table.
Up next should be your job experience or education, depending upon the type of job you're seeking.
If you're in a field where the degree or the licensure is really key that in order to do the job, that should come up top. If it's not, I would start more with the experience and kind of work down.
And what if you've been unemployed for a long time?
If there's anything that you've been doing within that time, say you've been building skills, you've been taking classes, you've been volunteering, those are certainly things that you can highlight that might minimize that gap.
You can also broaden the timeline by using years instead of exact dates. And don't over-design, simplify.
Sometimes people go too far with it and make it too flashy, and that's not going to add anything to it.
Bold and underlining words are just fine, but if you do want to add color, stick to just one. In the end, it's all about making your resume appealing to the eye.
Think about how is your reader going to move through the information.
And if all of this confuses you, head to the internet. Websites like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and Career Builder help you design a resume that may get you hired.
I think it's really just being able to tell a good story, and most of all, just being able to speak to what you can bring to the role. Again, what's unique about you.
So how long should a resume be? Standard is 2 pages, no more than 2 pages, and only use that if you have the experience to truly fill it up. They said you'd rather just go with like the top-notch items and just keep it short and concise than to make it drag on.
It's such good advice for people who've been sending out and sending it out and don't know why they're not getting a response.
I didn't realize that a lot of the times it's scanned by a computer, so people don't even see it. So
and you
really
can eliminate hobbies. We don't care if you play volleyball or
your special skill set.
I care if you play volleyball. He's good at it.
Mary was awesome at volleyball.